Taylor Frankie Paul just broke her silence on the alleged domestic violence incident with her ex, Dakota Mortensen, and she's lamenting the timing as production on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has been completely halted. Honestly, just like my heart hurts to see it, to go through it, especially at this time, she told People on Tuesday during a press preview for The Bachelorette. Just the timing is hard, and it's a big deal. I feel like every premiere that I've experienced, I've never enjoyed fully, so this is another one. It's extremely hard, and it took everything to get me here today. The timing she's referring to is brutal. Taylor Frankie Paul is about to star as the lead on season 22 of The Bachelorette, which premieres Sunday. This should be the biggest, most exciting moment of her career. Instead, she's dealing with a domestic violence investigation that has shut down production on her other show entirely. Paul, 31 years old, also said it was a heavy time and called it unfortunate. Then she explained why she showed up to the press event despite everything going on. "I'm struggling for sure, but also at the same time, I feel like if I don't show up, then I'm just giving these opportunities away and not enjoying what we've worked on and something super exciting that's coming." She's right about that. She fought to get on The Bachelorette. She's worked to build her career, and if she hides now, she loses everything. So she's showing up, even though it's incredibly difficult. "I just feel like it was the right thing to do, show up even though it's hard," she explained, and that takes real strength regardless of what happened in the alleged incident. Taylor also explained that when she had the opportunity to star on The Bachelorette, her answer was immediate. "The only condition I had is if I was able to see my children," she told the outlet. "So that was the biggest question I had going into it." She has 3 kids. Indy, 8, from her previous marriage to Tate Paul, plus Ever, 1-year-old, with Dakota Mortensen. So filming a reality dating show while being a single mom of 3 young children required serious logistical planning. Paul divulged that she felt starring on the series in Los Angeles was her way of getting out of my toxicity of a life in Utah and bubble, and labeled it the best thing I could have done. Out of the toxicity of her life in Utah. That's a very specific statement. She's saying her life in Utah, where she lives, where she's part of the Mormon influencer community, where her relationship with Dakota was on again, off again for years, that whole situation is toxic, and The Bachelorette was her escape. "There was a lot of reassurance in who I am, from all these men being just kind and gentle and gentlemen," she shared with People. "It kind of brought out my true side of who I am, and honestly, belief in me, value, worth. They made me feel reassured in that and reminded me of that. It was a journey of also that, too." She's saying that being surrounded by men competing for her attention, treating her well, being gentlemen, that reminded her of her worth and value, which is a heartbreaking thing to say if you think about what it implies about her relationship with Dakota. Now let's talk about what happened. A source told People on Monday that production on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has been halted amid an alleged domestic violence incident involving Taylor and her ex, Dakota Mortensen. "They are not filming," the publication reported. "Taylor has some pretty serious stuff happening regarding her past, and they will see what happens. Until that resolves, they are off." The entire show is shut down, not just Taylor's storyline, the whole production. That's how serious this is. A Draper City, Utah Police Department spokesperson told People that contact was made with involved parties on February 24th and 25th in the alleged incident, noting that accusations had been leveled in both directions. In both directions. That means both Taylor and Dakota are accusing each other of domestic violence. This isn't a clear-cut situation where one person is the victim and one is the aggressor. Both are claiming the other was violent. The former on-again, off-again couple, who share 1-year-old son Ever, dated between 2022 and 2024, and their relationship has been messy the entire time, documented on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Here's where it gets even more complicated and dark. Taylor allegedly threw a chair at Mortensen during a 2023 incident, but the chair instead hit her daughter, Indy, who was 8 years old at the time. Taylor was arrested and charged with commission of domestic violence in the presence of a child, misdemeanor assault, and criminal mischief. However, she noted during a 2025 Call Her Daddy appearance that charges were all dropped in the case, so legally that incident was resolved. But now there's a new alleged incident from February 26th. Though the Season 2 finale of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives revealed last week that Taylor and Mortensen were together the night before she left to begin filming on The Bachelorette, she claimed in the Call Her Daddy interview that they had parted ways for good. "We'll see that play out on Season 3 of Slom," she added that she was the one who made the final call to end it. So, according to Taylor, she ended things with Dakota for good before leaving to film The Bachelorette. But they were together the night before she left, which suggests the relationship was still messy and unresolved. And now, just as The Bachelorette is about to premiere with her as the star, the biggest opportunity of her life, this new domestic violence investigation surfaces, production on her other show shuts down, and she's forced to do press while struggling and with her heart hurting. The question everyone's asking is, what actually happened between Taylor and Dakota? Both are making accusations. Police were called twice on February 24th and 25th. Production is halted, and Taylor is trying to promote The Bachelorette while dealing with all of this. From her comments, it sounds like she views The Bachelorette as her escape from a toxic situation in Utah. She talks about it giving her reassurance, reminding her of her worth, showing her what it's like to be treated well by men. That's not how someone describes their experience if they had a healthy relationship back home. But there are also serious allegations here. Domestic violence, whether it's accusations going both ways or not, is serious. A child was allegedly hit with a chair in a previous incident. This is a pattern of behavior, not a one-time thing. Taylor Frankie Paul is showing up, doing the work, promoting The Bachelorette, even though it's hard. But underneath all of that, there's a very messy, very serious situation that needs to be resolved. And until it is, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives isn't filming, and Taylor's life is in limbo. The Bachelorette premieres Sunday, the investigation continues, and Taylor is struggling but showing up anyway.
As a single mom, your support means everything to me. Please subscribe for more updates and stories like this. Thank you.